What's up guys, Void here, and today we're going to be talking about ultimate rule sets. Now, a lot of people might be like, we have a lot of time to discuss this, but the fact that people are trying to run majors for ultimate very soon after the game's release makes it to that we don't have time to discuss it. The time that we do have right now, we don't want it to be used willy-nilly. So because of that, I'd like to share my input on what I want to see in ultimate rule sets. For at least stock count, 3 stocks seems fine. Even with the way the game is, the game will probably be running a lot quicker than Smash 4. The game seems like it has pretty high damage output as well, so that means less neutral exchanges, stronger kill moves, and even then, like, disadvantage will get pushed a lot more than in Smash 4. So because of that, you don't want to just get gimped twice as almost any character and you just lose the game. 3 stocks I think will set a good pace. For the time, time definitely 6 minutes. If we have 8 minutes, then people are probably gonna play time way too hard. And even if 8 minutes might be better from a competitor standpoint, I don't want to watch people abusing as much time as they can. So I think 6 minutes, Smash 4 has proven that 6 minutes is a pretty good time. People can still be really campy, but it's not as bad as 8 minutes. Now, for stages, when it comes to stages, I don't want a lot of stages legal. Like, I think as long as we get enough of a point across, like, per stage, then that's fine. Example, we have a triplats, we have like a Pokemon Stadium layout, we have FD, we have maybe something with like bigger blast zones, smaller blast zones, all that jazz. Like, you don't need to hit too many landmarks to have a really good stage list. But something that I'd like to see is a cycling stage list, because so many stages will fulfill the same requirements to the point where a cycling stage list will very minimally make or break like the top of the top players. Like, as long as we still hit like the same amount of requirements on the stage lists, which of course those requirements are up in the air, but you can pretty much create different stage lists with similar enough stages, maybe even have duplicate stages but rotate some of them out. I actually think that would be best, or at least that would be what I want, because it would have enough of a refreshing viewpoint for spectators, even as players. Like, I've been playing on FD, Smashville, Town and City for the past 4 years. Like, I don't want that to be the case, because even as a viewer, you can get burned out on that, you know? Any specific stages I want legal? I don't have any preference for like the types of stages, or like I don't want Smashville to come back, or I really want like Brent Star to be legal. Like, I more so just want stages to make sense when it comes to the rule set. I think that's going to be like the #1 priority. We shouldn't have like a giant duck hunt tree making like ridiculous plays. I think that's kind of, Smash is creative, but let's not be that creative. Stage morph, I don't think stage morph should be legal, even if it's like telegraphed when the stage is going to morph. Just like there's a lot with the morphing process that just looks weird. We don't really know the in and outs, so if people like really went into it, I think I'd have a better opinion of it. But even with that, I don't think that stage morph should kind of be a thing. Just keep the stages the way they are. We don't need to be getting counterpicked, or like imagine somebody just starts camping until the next stage morph. Like, I don't need to be seeing that. Final Smash meter. If Final Smashes get, this is pretty much the stance everyone has. If Final Smashes gets toned down, it's fine. Some Final Smashes are still going to be broken. It makes the tier list evolve into a way that the game is based more on Final Smashes than on like actual characters and what the character can do. I don't see too much of a problem with it, but it can definitely be a problem, and that's why a lot of people are against it. Personally, I'm a lot more indifferent, but if I had to make a choice, I would say just leave it off. Leave competitive Smash the way it is. Final Smash meter could be a great side event. Same thing with like the All-Star mode, it'd be a great side event, but as like the main event, as like the main rule set, currently I'd rather not have that. Rage toggle. I think if rage is toned down, then rage could be fine. The reason being, a lot of games have comeback mechanics. Smash 4's comeback mechanic was just trash. If rage is like just significantly better than it was in Smash 4, not better as in like stronger or weaker, but just you're not seeing people die at 2% off the top. Just things like that. If that's the case, then I actually don't think there's too much of a problem with rage. Like, it'll just change how like some moves interact. Like if a move that's supposed to kill me just kills me earlier, it's fine. If a move that's not supposed to kill me explodes me, that's not okay. So I'm okay with rage being on, I'm okay with rage being off. If I had a preference, I actually would probably pick rage being on. I feel like Nintendo made at least the rage that we've seen not as bad as it was, but the great thing about that is if we were to turn rage on and it's just complete trash, we can turn it off. That's pretty much my stance on the rules though. If you guys have any questions, don't forget you can ask me on Twitter, you can comment in the replies. Remember to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.